what I really want her to do is ask these guys what they're thinking about for after the show. Like, because what I'm assuming, this is my assumption, it may or may not be right, but this is kind of the vibe I'm getting, is that I don't know how, because the competition really makes you, like, it amps up your feelings, and I think that's where Keaton was trying to, like, be level-headed about it. Walker, not so much. I don't think he's thinking about after the show as much. He's not gonna be actively competing with other guys.
Guy. And, like, in defense of him, maybe he just is coming off this way.
Maybe we're completely wrong. He could be totally like, hey, I really want to be this girl's boyfriend. I don't know.
We're only seeing like a segment of a small part in their life. Like, really, and we can't.
But we have women's intuition too.
We cannot make an accurate judgment as for people's character.
Yes.
All we can see is what's going on.
However,
on the screen that they show, that they edit.
But this is the general consensus. We are not the only ones who think this. I've watched relationship experts examine all the guys and girls on the show.
He just seems like a free spirit.
And Walker is like the one they always are like.
I don't think he's ready. I think she's ready, but I don't think he's ready. And anyway, I love them all, but I wish she'd send him home. But yeah, I felt bad for Keaton, and Keaton tried to make a joke out of it, like, gotta amp it up, but I think he was genuinely hurt.
Yeah. Whoever edited that together, let me tell you, I feel bad. I should not be laughing at other people's pain. I really shouldn't be. But the way they edited it together with, like, Daniel being like, I heard Walker kissed me, and then Jake was like, and Keaton is ticked. Okay. And then they cut to him like,
but freaking
and then
Jake,
they cut back.
Jake was a little bit ticked too. Jake wanted to be the first kiss. He was like, I would never just go for a kiss. Like, I would wait till whatever. And I was like, and then like 5 minutes later.
Because he didn't seem mad to me. He was just like, I wouldn't do that. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
like, that seems like a general response.
But he got serious where he was like, I would wait and I wouldn't want to be the first kiss. And then he went ahead and did it. And I was like,
yeah. He was like, I would want to wait longer. And then he went, like, immediately went back and kissed Lauren.
And grabbed Lauren.
And I was like, what the heck? Like, I went back and I was like, what is he doing?
I felt a little bit bad for Walker because he was getting a lot of hate, but I also don't think he told anyone. He literally was in the trees, like, he didn't want anyone to see. Like,
or he was trying to get a romantic
props to Walker. I think he was trying in his own way to make it more private. I do.
I think he was doing it so B would feel more comfortable and it'd be more romantic setting for
it could be manipulative if you look at it that way.
I don't know. I legitimately don't know.
Okay, Lauren. And so this is the second kiss. He was like, oh, I like did it in front of all these people. I'm like, honey boo boo child, you knew those people were there. Like,
yeah.
He's like, and then he was like, oh,
he kissed her 2 more times. So like
he was really.
And then after she went in, he was like,
woo! She was not comfortable. She was not comfortable with it. But she was like,
but she was smiling, and I was like, that whole part was really confusing for me.
I think that she actually felt weird about that. I do.
You know, she ran away, and then when she's sitting
and then he was like, woohoo, and he was like doing it in front of all the other dudes. And
yeah, I'm like, not a fan of that.
I just was like, I did not like it. And then Ben, you know, the one where we were like, he's so rude.
I think Ben's faking it. I don't know.
I think he might be a good guy, but he was just faking it the first.
I don't know. I think he's faking.
He's weird. I don't know. He's a good guy.
He's kind of mean.
But he was right when he was talking about Jake, though. He was totally right, where he was like, get that dude off. And he was like talking about things, and I was like, this dude is like preaching truth right now. Like, the villain is the only one who is sane. I actually don't think he's a villain. I think he says things that are narcissistic.
Spoiler alert, he's married.
Yeah.
He got married in like August, so we know he doesn't win the show.
So I don't know what his deal is, but something about him, I'm like, what an interesting person. Oh, the mono comment? What's his face?
That was hilarious.
Was like, I don't want to get mono. I was like, you. Tyler also bothered me. Because Tyler was
Try hard, Tyler.
Tyler was trying to get, he was like, oh, all these guys kissing all the girls. Ellie hasn't been kissed yet. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck? Like, that was probably the worst. I feel like that's worse than the actual.
I feel like it's just like, oh, we're all kissing each other now. Guess I gotta kiss Ellie. No. And I feel like he knows what, I feel like he's been probably good with girls in the past. And I'm like, I just hate the entitlement thing. Like, I can get any girl to kiss me that I want. Like, I very much dislike that. Like, a lot. You know that I'm passionate.
Oh, I know.
You kiss someone because you care about them, not because you're trying to win this game show.
Because that's the thing, he was like, I have a crush on you. He was...
But I didn't believe him.
Yeah, I didn't believe him either. Like, I want to believe these are good people.
But then even when
not
they
that
get,
they're
like,
bad people, but like...
They get knocked out. I mean, granted, they don't know them that well. He's not, like, that torn up about it, which means that, like, you know, if he really liked her, he'd be like... Anyway.
I saw a behind the scenes, kind of sort of interview. Someone was talking with him about it, someone from the crew, and it was on the Provo's Most Eligible Instagram story, so it's probably gone now, but basically they were talking with him about it after he like tried to, you know,
kiss.
Basically, like he was just sitting on the hammock
like,
and
Ellie's
she's
not
like,
ready to be kissed. I think I saw that.
Yeah, I showed you.
You showed me?
Yeah, she's not ready to be kissed. And I was like, can you really not tell that her and Scott, like, is it that...
Well, what I loved is Scott just was standing there.
Yeah, Scott was just standing there and he's like...
And then later he was like, I came up with some nicknames for like all these people. And he was like, try hard, Tyler. And
that was the only mean one, too.
Well, yeah, but I wonder if, like, I mean, I was telling Gabriella about this earlier, but, like, if he feels a little bit possessive of her a little bit. Because he should. I think it's
At this
fine.
point, he might feel a little bit
But he might be like,
that's
stop trying to pressure her. Like even if he's
Yeah.
not super, super, super into her, like, I feel like it's like having kissed her and having spent the most time with her.
Yeah, because at this point, they had already kissed.
But having spent the most time with her, I feel like he might be a little bit like, dude, like, not cool.
I also think he's the only one that's really interested in her. Not only is she interested in pretty much only him, I think, like...
All the guys know. Like, she's not into them.
Yeah.
But we gotta talk about that kiss. Because I was screaming. And the thing is it would have been...
I was just really surprised.
Okay, it would have been the perfect ending if not for the horror that was that kiss. It was so bad.
I'm sorry, I just threw myself. I've been doing this the entire video, like to laugh or like something like, I just threw myself on the floor. But yes, correct.
Yeah, no, that was a horrible kiss. I
don't want to comment.
The thing is that maybe it wasn't a bad kiss for her. I don't know. But all I know is that watching it was not good. Because
Scott posted on his story, he was like, guys, that kiss looked a lot worse than it felt. And I was like,
and
good to know.
This is why people should just keep their kissing private. Because, like, you don't want to look like that. Like,
I thought it was very interesting because I was like, oh, Ellie's definitely like gonna wait to kiss, but then she ended up being the first kiss, so I thought that was interesting.
I loved it.
I thought it was like really great the way they put that whole thing together.
Yes, but I also am like, Walker probably had the best on-screen kiss because it wasn't like it wasn't
less
like
awkward.
Again,
behind the scenes, Lauren is videotaping and they're like, whoa, that's a kiss. Because they keep going.
Because literally,
this show was meant to be cringy.
Well, yeah, but me and Gabrielle were watching it and my reaction was literally like,
because I didn't know what was going on, because they always have a clip after the episode ends.
Yeah.
And they're like out on the balcony and I'm like, wait, what's going on? And then he says something.
He was
and then they kiss.
So since our kiss whatever was not shown or whatever, I figure we better recreate that tonight. The sunset, something.
And for the record, Remy is just standing at the back of the camera like...
And how awkward. I think that they probably felt like they had to recreate it because they didn't capture it on film. But yeah, I was like, you know.
So we had to rewind it.
That's
to be like, wait, what just happened?
I mean, something you don't know about me from this channel. I am new to this internet.
Because you're new.
I'm new, but like, yeah. I don't actually like watching kissing in general, but that one was beyond. Like, that was...
This is the general consensus. We're not the only ones that feel this way, and they're not easily offended, Scott and Ellie, I feel like, based on what I've seen on their social media. I feel like they're gonna take this okay. I don't think they're gonna care.
Yeah.
As far as this episode goes, I don't really care that much. Just like, yeah, it was weird to watch, but like...
It was good. I liked it.
It was funny. It was a plot twist for sure.
I enjoyed
No one else
episode.
knows pretty much at this point.
Boys leaving next week. Who do you think?
Couldn't.
Yes, I agree. I think Fanny Pack Dude might go home.
Yeah, I feel like you couldn't, like, Lauren could not send him home.
It's either gonna be Fanny Pack Dude or Blondie FHE Spiritual Man.
Yeah.
And then on Ellie's team,
I thought that was cute, but
Ellie's team, it could be literally anyone. I don't think she's
I think Ellie's team is just like, alright, who am I kicking out this week?
I don't think she's gonna send home Mikey, that dude who got her limo. I don't think it's gonna be that guy.
I think she should.
It
that
might
was
be
weird.
Josue. Is his name Josue? It might be Josue, or it might be who's the...
Didn't Scott give him a nickname too? No Way Josue or something like that?
Yes Way Josue.
Yes Way Josue. See, all the other ones got nice
It might be him, or it might be who else is on her even team. It's Ben, the villain. Either way,
she didn't even want...
I think.
I don't.
I will go as far as to pick the top 2 on each team.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be Caleb and dentist Canadian dude.
Yeah.
On Lauren's.
For Lauren.
For Ellie, it's gonna be Mikey and Scott. Mikey and Scott.
Oh, I keep mixing up Ellie and B's team.
B, it's going to be, I think it might just be Keaton Walker.
I think, again, that's another thing, is like, pretty sure everyone has that opinion.
Who I think is gonna win. I actually kind of want Caleb to win, but I feel like she's gonna go for Canadian dude.
I'm team Canadian
Either
dude.
way, they're great. Ellie's gonna pick
Scott, obviously. I don't even know who else would like be in the running.
B is gonna pick
something could change, but...
Keaton, I hope, or she'll end up with no one. I hope she doesn't end. If she ends up with Walker, they're gonna be dating for 2 weeks and break up.
Like, he's trying to be a gentleman, especially after she was like
hard.
Shook up after the kiss. She was like,
I think she's really into like the thrill of it all a little bit.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way.
I think they might. No, maybe I shouldn't say. Just in case they see it.
There's not quite enough chemistry. Intention.
I don't know.
There.
Yeah, she's a little more touchy-feely, and he was like leaning away from her.
Yeah, and I feel like
he was trying to be.
He's trying to be a gentleman.
He's trying to be a gentleman, but I don't know if that's Lauren's.
But it might end up turning her off. Is kind of what I was thinking. But that's what I think.
Team Canadian. A?
Caleb's just like really great. I just think he's a really solid guy.
I'm sure he is. I have not really been paying attention. There's some people that I just have not been paying attention to.
You're probably gonna edit some of this out because I feel like I was accidentally offensive. So she's just gonna edit that out.
This is gonna be a long video to edit. All right. So those are our thoughts on Provo's most eligible.
Provo's most eligible.
Provo's most eligible, season 2, episode 3. Go ahead and like if and only if you like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and comment down below who you think is going to end up together, because I'm very interested to hear your thoughts. I didn't think Colin was gonna end up with Annalie Ross.
I'll read the comments.
I don't usually get comments, but I just tell people to comment. It doesn't always happen. But yeah, so I'm Gabrielle, and I approve this message.
You gotta earn that. Like, and I can't even get started.
Like, honestly, I kept forgetting who. Like, if I keep forgetting who you are on the show, then you're probably. Oh, that's so
Tyler.
mean. I should cut that out.